ArchieLuxury jumps on a Boeing jet, leaves behind a family, no regrets. He's got a birthday, I'm your old Shanghai. Eyes are on Mrs. Lai, the reason why. While in Brisbane, the tears roll strong. Chinese whispers called him to Hong Kong. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave behind the begging for the Luxury show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Archie's chasing dreams in the mystic land. Mrs. Lai brings coffee to his hand. Family's calls echo on the phone. He's miles away, lost, but he's not alone. In old Shenzhen's glow, he likes to stray. With Mrs. Lai, they bonk till the light of day. Pack up your bags and off you go. He's not showing up to New York, what show? Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Though the tears roll down in Brisbane town, Archie's 3-inch dick flops all around. Celebrations in the neon night, forgetting home, he's chasing new Asian delight. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave the begging for the beach ball show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Weeks later, Archie leaves his playground, comes back home, he's Brisbane bound. Comes up with stories that he's going bust, has to fool the punters to gain their trust. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave the begging for the beach ball show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Archie spent the punter's money, he's in a fix. Spins a story that he can't eat bricks. All the lonely simps believe his scam. Grab all their cash, shove it in his hand. Pack up your bags and off you go. He didn't bother with the New York watch show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Comes on streams, he cries poor again. His mate Tan gives him $5 grand, maybe 10. Archie thinks he's a big swing dick, cause the punters fall for his gypsy shtick. Pack up your bags and off you go. Didn't bother with the New York watch show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore.
It's ArchieLuxury channel. Where am I? I'm getting some skewers.
Hey guys, how are you? What's going on? What's going on is that we are in Sydney. The business is over. The business is over. It's over. The business is over. The big bucks I used to make, they don't exist here anymore. They're not here. They don't exist here. They don't exist. They don't exist, but I tell you what does exist is the fact that winner, winner, chicken dinner exists. Bear, jump on and talk. Come on, Bear, jump on. Just come on, one little show. Come on, say hello. Let's get sending the invite to Kelso, Keslow, and I'm also going to send it to Goldberg. Let's get this baby happening. Live. I'm just doing uploading some shit live from Sydney. Barbecue Asian BBQ skewers, SKEWERS. I don't know what to say to you guys. It's Archie. The business is over. Business is over. It's over. The business is fucked. I mean, hey, I love business, but I got to be a realist. There's no point living in fantasy land And the point living in fantasy land, fantasy. We've got some member chats in. Patel Philippe, member for 27 months. 27 months, fuckers. Listen, Fatso, get the perpetual. Don't be a beta soy. Live from breakfast business failure. Breakfast business failure discussion. There we go, guys. I'm trying my best to get this bitch off the ground. I had to think about it, Tanzil. You know what? I said no. You know why I said no? Because I'd have to wholesale my shit off. Wholesale. Do I want to wholesale? No. And to be honest, I really love the world time. World time may not be as expensive as the perpetual, but fuck, it's a very classy watch. It's beyond, I just think it's gorgeous. I love it. I love my world time. And I got to be totally honest with you. Beautiful watch. Patek Philippe, world time. I don't know. I don't want to sell it. I don't want to get out of it. We've got another super chat. Ghetto Matt, member for 18 months. Good morning, Arch. You're looking healthy. And might I say your hair is on point today. Thank you. I appreciate the commentary. We've got a super chat. Patel Philippe, $10. $10. Okay, real talk. I don't think the Vacheron is a great deal. If you got to flick the bluesy, but the Patek Perpetual is winner chicken dinner. Humble Pine, Keslow, Big Sal, Fella, and many love the 5320. That's interesting comment. Interesting comment. You got to try your best. Try your bestest. That's what I do. Try my best. That's what I do. I always try my best. Try your best. You can't do more than that. You've got to try your best. That's what life is about. Try your best. Have fun. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy your life. That's the way it goes, guys. You've got to realize sometimes the hobby takes over. The hobby takes over, and you've got to be realistic. We got a super chat. Patel Philippe, $5. I spoke to Higgins today, and he was shitting on your world time, but I said after I tried it on, I was very much of a fan of the size and fit. Perfection, mate. Yeah, I must admit, this world time, I mean, how could you hate a world time? That fuckwit OC, fuckwit, just a New York money slime ball. That's what you would say with OC. New York moneyed slime ball. total cunt. He's just a total fucking cunt. You know, New York man. Look, I like him. I love him. I love OC, but I just don't like his comments about mine. But you know, just because it's the whole point of buying a Patek Philippe, it's like a Rolls Royce. You don't necessarily need the latest model OC. And I tell you what, you say to me, you paid $60,000 US for a 5396 brand new blue dial with diamonds. I would have bought one for 30 with a cream dial, same reference, and I would have picked up one of these, 2 for 1. I reckon that would be far cooler. And I mean, the moneyed New Yorker who goes there buys credibility. See, I had to nickel and dime and squirm like a fucking worm. That's what I had to do, is squirm like a fucking worm. That's what I had to do, squirm like the worm. That's right. That's what I had to fucking do. Squirm like a bitch. I had to squirm. You know, I had no easy fucking introductions. No intros for me.
What's going on, Paulie?
I had to squirm like a fucking worm.
What's going on, Paulie?
Hello. I just got to adjust the volume here.
Was it loud? Was it soft?
You know, I had it. Look, I tell you, the problem I've got is I'm fucking wholesaling my shit at no money.
Yeah, I mean, but I heard what Kelso said yesterday. So you're getting about 44 in trade, which is like, I mean, the perpetual sells for mid 50s. You know, you're getting a full set. You're getting the winder box. Like, I get what you're saying. You're like, hey, it's a lot of money in a watch, but I mean, you're 10K safe on that right now. I can't see that really going below 50.
Yeah, but look what he's giving me for the world time. I'm getting for it 35 Aussie. Do you understand how low that is?
Is that below what you paid for it, or is that kind of you get your money back?
Like, he sold it to me for 35.
Yeah, so it's giving your money back.
Yeah, but that ain't a good deal because there's thousands in that.
I just love Archie. I love it. I love how you have to make money on your. You have to make money. It's not just I just break even. I have to make money. And look, the reason why I'm saying the perpetual, outside of like all the shtick and stuff, is like, number one, you haven't owned a perpetual. It's a cool piece. It's like, it's modern size. It's got loom. It's sporty. Like, it's a, like I said,
so
all those people I
this
named,
is a piece.
Yeah. So
it's according to OC. It's the old model.
World, yeah, the old world.
It's not in the reference. What a fucking cunt.
Marcelo says everybody needs a Lamont.
Cunt. I mean, seriously, did you see the value in him paying 60,000 for a 5396?
I don't really even understand why he did that, because remember when we were at BQ, he was negotiating for the 5230, the world time in platinum, right? With Spencer. And then he ended up not taking that, and he went with the annual calendar. And I was like, well, I mean, that platinum piece, even though it's an older model, like, trust me, that platinum's not like, it's not the current model. I think that's a better watch than the annual calendar, even though you got the diamond stuff. I think that you got a platinum Patek, cool dial. Like, I don't know. I really don't understand OC.
Exactly.
But my reasoning on the perpetual for you, Archie, I mean, all these people can't be wrong. I named.
Oh, by the way, I got thrown out of Ferrari of Sydney, by the way.
You got tell me what happened, Ferrari of Sydney. How'd you get thrown out?
Okay, so I turn up with Dave, but Dave's a fucking pussy too. Instead of being a boss, he's, hello, how are you? I've had a few cars. He's bought 3 fucking Maseratis. Do you realize the depreciation on those cunts?
Ooh, that's worse than buying.
They don't even know who he is, right? And they said, no photography, no video, no. And I was taking a few. I got warned, and then I got asked to leave.
For taking photography, that's fucked up, man. Because my Lambo dealer here, like at Montreal, they invite the public to come and take photos. They're super chill like that. They know people want to, they know that these are aspirational things. And, what's the point of like kicking people out if you're getting them to aspire to buy them one day, right? It doesn't make sense. Got a super chat from Mike Cock.
Mike Cock. We got a super chat from Mike Cock, $2. they didn't allow service minotaurs.
So Archie, look, perpetual calendar. Okay, so I named a bunch of people who actually own that watch. You got Humble Pine, big collector. You've got Keslowitz. You got Big Sal. Big Sal just bought it, by the way. He reached out to me. He said, "Tan, do you have any regrets buying that watch?" And I said, "Fuck no. Pull the fucking trigger." So he bought it. He loves it. You've got Fella. Fella had 2 of them, by the way. And I bought mine actually from Fella. Fella had one that was new old stock that he was keeping in the safe. And he has one
you
that he
bought
wears.
yours from Fella?
Yeah, so I was on the stream one day and I was talking about the 5320 and how I was looking to buy one, and Fella was like, "Hey man, look, I just bought one to like as an investment, but look, it's new old stock. If you want it, you know, I'll do you a deal." And he gave me a really good deal on it. I picked it up from him.
What deal did you get from him? Because he's a cunt to deal with.
You know, I think he lost about $1,000 selling it to me. So, you know, nothing crazy, but
He
hey,
bought
if
it
you can,
new or he bought it pre-owned?
so he bought it from a dealer that had it new old stock. So it was brand new, like when I got it. Anyways, look, I mean, I have like a lot of us have that watch. It's a fucking really nice watch. I get it; it's a lot of money in a watch, Archie, but you know, I think having somewhat of a banger piece in your collection.
I've got another deal that was thrown to me.
What's that?
3 Breguets.
So you nuked the Breguets, okay?
JLC.
Okay.
Pam.
Yep.
Zenith.
Yep.
Perpetual. Patek.
Oh, do it. Get rid of all the shite and bring in the heavy hitter, baby. What? How are these like, Kelslowitz, you got to be listening to the show right now. How in the fuck are you not taking these deals? Like, Dave is giving you an out from all the shite pieces for something that's actually good, and you're not taking it. Why? What is scaring you away?
I'm getting wholesale. I'm losing money on all of this shit.
No, you bought him wholesale. He's giving you your money back, and you're buying something else at wholesale. You're 10K safe in that watch. Like, Kelslowitz paid like mid-50s for his. Like, you're beating it by 10 grand. Like, you're not losing here. I don't really understand. And if anything, selling one perpetual is going to be easier than offloading all of those watches. There's no fucking way you're going to be able to sell those quicker than one perpetual. You got one more super chat from Mike Cock.
We got a super chat from Mike Cock, $2. Mike the Snake is Rebel Wilson streaming behind your back.
He's on the dungeon. He's on the dungeon. That's why.
The dungeon is a network. It's a syndicated program. That is, whatever works for the dungeon works for me.
Look, you got a message here from Terry Boston, who's a good friend of the channel. A bit of a sad message, so I don't want you to read it. Look, Terry, we love Terry on the show. We want Terry back on the show, Archie. I really don't know what Goldberg did to him, but I think you should apologize and get Terry on the stream here with us.
Hey, Terry, we're sorry, man. We love you. We'll give you special treatment. And by the way, Mr. Goldberg is a rainbow man just like yourself.
I don't think that really matters, like whether they have the same sexual orientation, but all right. We got Rich Mitch, 2 British pounds, Archie. Let's go.
Rich Mitch, 2 British pounds. Do it. You're out of all shitters. Listen to... But the thing is, I want my box full. You understand?
Yeah, I get it, but like you could probably rebuild.
I love that box. Do you understand?
Yeah, but do you really want a box full of shitters, or do you want some solid fucking pieces? I don't know. If it was me personally, I don't care about ticking boxes and filling boxes. I care about quality. I don't care about quantity. I care about quality, baby. So I don't know. That's the way I see it. And I think, look, you should put up a poll. Put up a poll. Should I sell all those and get the perpetual? See what your audience says. This is
by the way, have you heard Jamie is selling his world title?
Yeah, you know who messaged me this morning? Our good friend Fella. He's like, yeah, can you get me Jamie's number? So I'm assuming that's what was told on some morning show, and I don't know, maybe they're talking about it. So we'll see how that
Jamie's
goes.
selling everything except his Breguet. We got Rich Mitch, 2 pounds. Do it. You're out of all shitters. Listen to Tan.
Look, even Timely. Timely's a good friend of yours. He's in Sydney right now. Like, how are you not listening to Timely right now? Come on, man.
I actually do love the Breguets. Like, I get a certain amount of respect that I don't normally have in my life.
Yeah, but I think it's an opportunity right now because, look, you've always said grand complications. Australia is a small market. I think it's a real opportunity for you to get something you haven't had. in your collection at all. In the whole time you've collected, you haven't had a perpetual calendar. It's very special, man. Like, that's why I'm saying, hey, take the leap. You may not. I think you're going to be happy and satisfied with it. You've tried that watch on a million times. You know you like it. I mean, I think it's a no-brainer, personally.
Perpetual calendar. Do you think that's a beautiful two-piece collection, Patek collection?
Yeah, I mean, you got a perpetual calendar, you got a world time, you got your bluesy, you got your.
All you need to do is add a manual wine chronograph, and you're done.
But look how good the collection is now. You got a bluesy, you got a Speedmaster, you got a world time, you've got a perpetual calendar. I think you got rid of everything else basically. And you have your Explorer too. Like, fuck, man, you got Rolex and Patek, baby. Like, you can't get better than that, Archie. No periphery bullshit. You've only got the good stuff.
I love my Pam butt. You know what I mean? I bought straps for it in Geneva. You know the straps. You've seen the straps.
I do, and I appreciate it. Look, I love Pams too. I don't have a Pam in my collection anymore. I'm thinking about getting a 111 again. But that's kind of the point, Archie, is you can buy those again later. They're not insanely difficult to get. The perpetual calendar at the price it's at, and look, you just haven't had this kind of an opportunity in your life before, and so why not shoot your shot?
Shoot the load. Just get out of everything else. I can get rid of the boxes too, can't I, or not?
Well, look, I mean, the point is that you want to watch collecting doesn't just end when you buy the perpetual, right? Like, you're going to continue to pursue watch collecting and buy things, buy watches, and look, you can add those later. Like, you have an opportunity right now. You should strike while the iron's hot, and then pick up those pieces later if you want them.
Tell me this. Tell me honestly. I want to know. I want to hear this from you because I'm going to really slaughter the collection. You understand this, don't you? I mean, this is not a joke. Okay, this is not a joke.
That's why I hopped on. I was like, look, I'm not going to super chat I'm going to go back and super chat in the chat in a few minutes here, but I hopped on to tell you, hey man, like, I've been watching the show a long time. You've talked about perpetuals for a long time. This is really, in my opinion, the time, the opportunity. I'm going to try to, like Kessel said, try to convince you to do it because I've been super happy with my piece. Haven't sold it, had it for how many years. I think you're going to be happy too. You got a super chat from Rusty, by the way.
Yeah, we got a super chat. Super chat. Here we go. Rusty's watches. Rusty's watches, £2. Buy whatever makes you happy. Rusty's watches. Check it out. Rusty'sWatches.com.
Look, you got two big boy Pateks, right?
What do you think of that?
That not only the two-piece, think about it, you got these two, you've got your bluesy, you've got your Speedmaster, you got your Explorer 2. Patek, Rolex. That's the fucking game right there, man. Like, fuck all this other shit. Like, what you got to go with the big pieces, the Patek, the Rolex. You can add all this periphery shit later, man. Like, this is your real time to, like, kind of course correct the collection. I think that's why I hopped on, man. I was like, look, if I can help you, some way get to this purchase, this is the right thing to do, in my opinion.
Yes, I know what you're saying.
And it's just easier to get. Look, at 44, like at 44,000, like, you're 10K safe. Getting rid of a single piece is going to be a lot easier than getting rid of 5, 6, 7 when you really need it. And like you said, this is going to be a lot better for the channel. You're going to have a lot heavier hitter pieces. Yeah, are you not going to be able to fill an 8 box? Maybe not, but you got 4, potentially 5 with your son's pieces. Like, you got enough to fill a box. And you can just build from there.
And I can put ladies' watches in too, can't you? And underwear.
Yeah, and look, like, it's not just me. We got our good.
I can always do the strap thing, like Cowslow does. The strap thing, the straps.
Yeah, of course, the straps. Don't do that. Don't do that. Look, let's hear what the chat has to say. We got JD, who's chiming in here, a good friend of yours, right?
I saw him yesterday, JD. Actually, I did catch up with JD. What happened was, let me tell you what happened, right? Because Maserati people are very temperamental. You realize this, Tan, don't you?
I mean, I don't know if they're temperamental, but I guess you're maybe Australian Maserati owners. Who knows? I don't know.
So we went out after I got kicked out of Ferrari. Dave sort of said, "Okay, that's enough for today. I don't want to go anymore. That's enough." So I went and caught up with JD. We went to some boutiques. We looked around. We had a great time. Mm-hmm. We got some super chat. We got Mobster $5. Arch. I'm also leaning towards a perpetual calendar, the Lange 310.021. It's an amazing complication, a true big boy piece you can always go back to.
Now, if you can pull this off for me, Archie, I think this is the one that Higgins has. Higgins has the white gold version. I think this is the Lange-matic perpetual. This is a really cool piece because it's got like a 0-second like reset, like kind of like the hack function where it like resets to 0 on the when you pull the crown out and stuff. It's a cool piece. The one thing I don't like about this mobster, this piece, is it's not as legible as the one Archie has on the screen, the one on the right. Like the 5320 is one of the most legible perpetual calendars out there, which is the biggest gripe people have with perpetual calendars is they're just not legible. But even for Archie in his twilight years of YouTube right now, he could probably still read this piece. So, you know, I kind of agree with Mobster though. It's a high end piece that you're really not you're gonna love because it's really special and you're not gonna see a lot of nobody else is gonna be wearing them around, you know. So it's really.
By the way, Tan, I went to Lange, Sydney. Guess what?
Tell me.
They have closed the boutique. It's only open 2 days a week now.
Well, look, they're making so much money. They only got to work 2 days a week, man. That's the life right there.
Disaster. It's a disaster.
The only thing better than that is doing live streams all day. You know, that's the better life right there. We got one more super chat from Pickled Pickle.
Here's the watch, by the way. That's the watch, and I must tell you, it is a bit confusing. It's got the big date. I love the big date, but it's got so many registers there. It's just hard to. The Patek is so simple. It's so simple. It's not funny. I got to tell you something, Tan. I'm going to try and nut out a deal, but what I want to do is I want to keep my world time to have the two Pateks together.
Yeah, if you can get rid of everything else and keep the world time and keep, you know, and have the world time and the perpetual together, I think you're going to have a very dialed in collection that is going to be a lot better than what you have today. I think the punters are going to appreciate it more. You've got the super chat from Pickle Pickle. He's also chiming in here. And hopefully JCB can chime in as well. He's in the chat. Why don't you read the super chat and we'll ask JCB what he thinks.
Okay, JCB. So know that we've read the super chat. That's it there.
No, you didn't read the super chat. You didn't read the super chat. Read this.
Which one was that?
This one.
Pickle, £2. I agree with Tan. Do it.
All right, just real quick before I know Mark's on. You know, hi Mark, nice to see you, man. JCB's in the chat. So JCB, the deal Archie can get is if he gets rid of all of his brigades, gets rid of the JLC, gets rid of the Zenith, gets rid of the PAM, he'll be able to get the perpetual calendar, JCB. So let us know in the chat. Most of the chat's saying yes, do it. I want to hear what JCB has to say because JCB, you know, he's a class collector in Australia, and he'll let us know what he thinks, Archie.
We got Mike the Snake joining us. Thank you so much there, Tan, for
Tan, Mike.
Yo,
Chingao.
Chingao, motherfuckers. Chingao.
The only one thing I don't like about this, look, when I was with Higgy when he picked up this watch, and I asked him, like, can you even fucking read it? And he said no. So that's the kind of gripe I have with the Lungamatic. It's a great piece. I don't know. I don't like the Romans.
What color metal has he got? What color metal?
He has the white gold with the black dial. It's really nice. He used to have he used to have a platinum, and he traded his platinum away to get the white gold because he wanted that black dial.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very unusual, but you know, I think the black dial is really nice on these Lungamatic perpetuals.
Yeah, and I love Lange. I wish I could get a Lange. You know that?
Yeah, Ryan Hoffer is saying he keeps it. Yeah, so if he's able to keep his Patek, his Speedy, his Rolexes, and gets rid of all the shite, he can get the perpetual. So I'm like, do it, Mark. Like Archie has an opportunity to get rid of his 3 Breguets, his PAM, his Zenith, and he can get the perpetual calendar. It's like, why are we not like? Why have we not called Dave right now to do this deal?
I think those Breguets would hurt him a little. I mean, I remember when he was a Patek man, but something happened.
Well, this is an opportunity for him.
I can never outdo Tan. Can I tell you what stops me? I can never outdo Tan. Okay.
Well,
I mean, your 2 best Pateks will be equal to my 2 best Pateks, right?
Your world time's better than mine.
Just look, your sister says that, but that's the only thing I'm going to hold against you. We got a super chat from Wayne's World here, Archie, for you.
Wayne's World, $2.80. Do the deal. I will talk to Dave today. The problem is I'm losing money on all the pieces. I'm losing several $1,000s on each one of them, and I'm buying his one at retail.
Well, 44 is not retail, but all right.
I'm paying 75 Aussie for it, okay?
You're upgrading.
I'm paying 75 Aussie. Do you understand?
I understand. It's a lot of money,
I'll tell you
but you're upgrading. That watch is going to cost you.
I am paying 48. I'm paying 48. I'm paying 48.
You're still winning. You're still making money on
Now,
that.
who are you
48, Dan.
Who are you trying to please? Yourself or Patek?
Go look up a chrono. Go look up a 5320 on chrono right now and see
it's better.
if you can get it for 48. Like,
No. It's a good deal. The only question is he pleasing himself or you? That's all.
well, it's not just me, right? His whole chat is telling him he makes money off these shows. If he's gonna go down the route of having a bunch of shite watches and mediocre watches,
the problem is I'll tell you what the problem is, Tan. Okay,
tell me.
You know, Tim Mosso, he touched and fingered my
fingered
Type 21.
Yeah, are you never gonna meet Tim Mosso again? I'm sure you will.
Yeah, but he had respect for Breguet. He doesn't respect Patek.
No, he has said the 5320 is his favorite modern perpetual calendar from the brand. I know this for a fact. Like, I've spoken to him about it.
The other thing is, you know, the Morgan guy, you know, Talking Hands.
Andrew
what's
Morgan,
his name?
Yeah, okay.
He's also fingered my Type 21 in Geneva.
I'll tell you something. You know who's fingered my 5320?
Ooh.
The fucking Pontiff himself. And that trumps all these other fuckers. So I'm going to have to go with 5320 here, man.
Why are you trying to root your rotor? Look at him trying to
Yeah,
root that.
I've been worried about him because he's been constantly flicking the rotor back and forth. I have been worried about that.
He is trying to root it.
Look, Archie, I got to run. I just wanted to hop on super quick to
Thank you so much.
Do the fucking deal. Listen to your chat. Put up a poll and get this deal.
I only want to do it if I can keep my world time. I don't want to get rid of the world time.
Of course.
You understand? Because I love that watch. You know why? I took it to Geneva.
Look, the world time was your grail, right? Like, don't get rid of the world time. If you can,
and I love this one. It's the biggest one they ever made.
If you can get the deal without losing the world time, do it. All right. I'm gonna let you go. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.
Bye.
Super chat.
Bye.
Super
Jingo,
chat.
my friend.
Here we go. We got a super chat here from Jingao Yang. Wang Yang. $5.
Zhao Yang.
Reggae, traditional, and classic are much nicer than 5320.
Oh, we have a vote
Holy
against.
shit. What do you think of that, Mark?
We have a vote against. Well, I mean, that Patek is quite something, but you're going to need a watch winder. Fella never even sets his. He just sets the time. His perpetual calendar. He never actually sets all the doodads because you need a toothpick made out of gold and yada yada. And I'll tell you another thing I wonder about: does getting an expensive watch actually get you more super chats? Like, I don't know how those two things correlate. Hey, Archie spent $50,000 on a watch. Let me give him $10 because he needs it. I don't think that's true.
Yeah. It's kind of a conundrum. I think
they're here
more
for you,
variety.
Mike.
I think
They're
more
here for you.
variety. More variety would probably do more towards that than
Super chat.
you
They're
know.
here for you, Mike. Let's face it. They're here for you, not the watches. Super chat. Read it.
Super chat. Super
Read it.
chat. Super chat.
Comes
Chat.
with a
We got a
winder.
super chat here.
Didn't know
It's
that.
on the board. Just
Screen.
read it. It's on your screen.
Patel Philippe, $5. Mark, the perpetual comes with a winder. I haven't set mine since the Pontiff touched it in October 2023.
Well, that's
Wow.
good. Now, you know, Archie himself has fingered it. Now, if you'll just give me a quick second, I got to do a little thing here. So just, give me a quick second. Hold on. Not there yet. Hold on. Okay. 50 pounds. Pounds. 50 pounds. Suckers. 50 pounds.
Damn, Mark.
Well, fellatio teaches you a lot about breath control, Mike. We'll talk about that later. But in the meantime, Archie, read it.
Here we go. Arch, can you make Tan chew a tube of super glue when he talks? He is like Mike the Snake on Class A.
Ooh, that is a diss on the on the chairman of the board. But you know what? It is accompanied by 50 pounds, which is a significant contribution. So
I think it's a diss on me.
You
know, about my voice is always kind of rough and you know, it's just the way my voice is. If I don't clear it a lot, it gets kind of, you know,
go ahead, Mike, clear it.
Gurgly,
I
little
have
rough.
to do this again. So clear your voice. Get ready. Are you
No,
ready?
no.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I'm not there yet.
I'll hear it.
$50. Canadian.
$50. I would super chat more reds if this show had more Pateks. Just saying.
Fair point.
Fair point.
Okay, well, you know, there's a pledge. There's a promise. Might help defray the costs. You know, it's not a bad thing. Patel Philippe with a big red, and Fat Windbag Ben, also with a very generous big red. So thank you, boys.
Damn.
It is a good night here in the verse. Glad I showed up for this. And Rich Mitch has got $2.
Rich Mitch, £2. Mark, what did you do to Terry? Terry's actually said he's upset at you. What the hell happened?
He did. Wait, he's upset at me? He said that?
Apparently, he said you were rude to him.
Well, the only thing I can think of is, you know, last night's show, we were juggling guests, including JD, who was Gonzo streaming cars and, you know, some cool stuff. And Terry has this habit of interjecting stuff off topic, not waiting his turn. I'm guilty too, but nonetheless. So I had to mute him.
Me too.
Yeah. Mike, stop it. No, just kidding. I had to mute him so that JD could talk. That's the only thing I can think about. But anyway, Terry, if you're out there, if you're listening, markgoldberg8@gmail.com. We've corresponded before. Tell me what I've done so I can apologize or explain myself. Tell me what I've done.
You know what's funny about Terry? He's got a cadence about how he speaks that, like, when you think there might be a break to interject or, you know, like say something, but his cadence and the spacing between his words is so fucking like perfectly timed.
Hey, Pot.
It's hard to get him to stop.
Hey, Pot.
I have the same problem, basically.
This is Kettle. You're black.
Yeah, totally, 100%. I'm not saying that I'm not doing that.
We got a super chat. Mikey Casio GTR, £10. Peer pressure. Do it. Yes. The voids are okay. Spaces are there to be filled. Patek and Breguet sets much nicer. What's he saying?
Peer pressure. Do it. He's giving you peer pressure. He's telling you to do the deal. Yes. The voids, meaning, you know, empty spaces on your box, you know, are okay. Spaces are there to be filled, which is both women and, you know, men and watch boxes. And he's saying Patek and Breguet sets much nicer. So he's telling you to get rid of the Zenith and blah, blah, blah. But you would also be getting rid of the Breguet. So that's the only thing, Mike, he'd be getting rid of the Breguet.
You know, as much as Archie loves his Breguets, to me, looking at his collection, they're expendable. I know he loves his world time, so that would be a keeper unless he, you know, like wants the big chunk to make a power move. and then it might be a consideration to let that go. But otherwise, everything but the World Timer and one or two others, and then sell all the others and
Mike,
get
which is
something.
better? Which is better? Which is more prestigious, Patek or Breguet? Quick, immediate answer.
Well, I think most people would say Patek.
I'm asking you. What do you say?
Honestly, I've seen more models of the line of Patek because I've been on this show and they've been brought up many, many times. So I know they're the shit. But I've also, from what I've seen, the high end brigades are easily as nice.
So it's a
And
tie. You just
same with Vacheron.
It's a tie.
Like,
it's
yeah,
a
basically.
it's a three-way tie.
And Vacheron as well. It's it doesn't get as much recognition as it should.
Mikey, they're not even in the Holy Trinity. But all right,
But
good answer, honest answer.
Yeah,
let's look at Patel Philippe.
Patel Philippe, $2. Put up a poll for you. AC3, gauge your audience.
No,
okay,
he said he put up. No. I put up a poll. He put one up.
Oh, there you go. Cool.
Now, I can't see it, but I'm not on the right module. So y'all have a look. Vote on the poll. And let us know.
Should AC3 pivot his collection to Pateks and Rolexes or 5 identical brigades plus shit?
Well,
what do you think? Do you honestly what do you think of the brigades? I want to hear honest opinions.
I mean, I'm with
what's
Cam
happening
on
is
this
with
one.
brigades, they're releasing all these cool releases, and they're actually pretty damn sexy.
Yeah,
you understand or not? They're not fucking garbage. They're actually cool shit they're releasing. It's not chop soy liver. Do you understand?
Patek Philippe. I've got 2 words. Patek Philippe. Patek Philippe is 2 words and Breguet is only 1. I'm just saying. You get more watch. You get more syllables for your money.
Yes.
Hey,
but you understand what
Super chat.
Don't you?
Super chat.
P-Cars. Let's have a look at what P-Cars. I love P-Cars. $20 super sticker.
And now, and horrifying. I haven't read this. I'm a little afraid to read this.
AC3 SR Bell. AC3, would you let a 1-day-old tiny hamster live inside your arsehole for 24 hours for 200 million? Be honest. And money is 100%. No way. Look, the thing you got to realize is, right?
It's tiny. He said it's tiny.
It's tiny? Okay, we'll do it. Let's do it.
They said, listen. It's tiny. It's a tiny hamster. Now, do
you know how much bad the infection you can get from these fucking things are?
That's on your end, but I'm pretty sure the tiny little baby hamster is going to be dead. Are you willing to kill a tiny baby hamster? I myself am not, but maybe you are.
For $100 million? How about?
Yes, you're willing to. You're willing to suffocate it in your rectum. Damn near killed him.
Oh, that's awful.
$10 million?
200 million.
200. Fuck, I would do it in half a second.
Mike, you would do it to a random hooker you found,
No, I would.
Hitchhiking on 101.
It would have to be a specific hooker, not a random hooker.
Another good answer out of Mikey. All right. Well, thank you, SR Bell. Let's move along to Super Chat.
Here we go. We got a super chat. We like the super chat. Super chat from Patel Philippe, $5. Look, the only one thing you can do that's better than buy a Patek right now for your show is get a gold sub.
Yes, agreed.
I'm there. I'm down with that one. And it's cheaper. It's much cheaper. Half the price, almost. What do you think? I mean, take off the training wheels. Because your two-tone that's like the gold sub with training wheels.
Yeah.
It's Luxie's birthday, eh?
It was a couple of days ago.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to tell you something, Marky.
Mm-hmm. Tell me.
One thing you must remember is that that's another option I'm really considering. Instead of fucking around with this Patek, which is a bit above my pay grade, why don't I just get a gold Submariner? What do you think?
Well, I'll tell you what I think. Here's the thing. The Patek perpetual calendar is for the discerning horologist. So you walk
Yes.
around in that, and there's a very small percentage of people who are going to know. It's like one of those if you know watches.
Yes.
Very, very nice. It's super upscale. It will it'll get you an earlier tea time at Tatter Sales. You know, it might even actually get you in to the club and give you the privilege of paying.
I don't know if I want to join a club that would have me as a member. Do you?
Well,
Do you want to?
There's that, as Woody Allen said, but also the issue of the $100,000 worth of annual dues and fees and bullshit. So the gold sub, on the other hand, makes you a hero among not just the cognoscenti, but like tribesmen, pygmies, tribesmen, plumbers, construction workers, everybody. I feel like the gold sub stands out on its own, whereas the Patek is known by that tiny percentage of people who understand French and Polish horology. Very, very few people.
Good point. It's a very good point.
It's a fuck off watch for everybody, not just for the 2%.
Like, if you wore the Patek, the only people that you would talk to about it would be weirdos like me who walk up to people in the grocery store when I see somebody wearing a nice watch, and I just ask them, "Excuse me, do you mind if I ask what kind of watch you're wearing?" And we get in. I've gotten into the greatest conversations, but that's the only person you're going to talk to, like wearing the Patek, because nobody's going to recognize it.
We've got another super chat. Let me catch up on the super chats here.
There it is.
We've got another super chat here. We've got some amazing super chats. And these super chats keep us going. There's Zhao Yang, $5. This world full of sheep who follow hype will always vote for Rolex and Patek. The pontiff needs to lead the way, not join in sheep. Keep the breguet.
Ooh, we have an enabler. We have an enabler.
Which breguet?
He really means all of them. They are one. They are the same. They are all. It's like the trilogy. It's like, really, is there much of a difference between God, Jesus, and the Holy Ghost?
No.
But
it doesn't have one. Doesn't have one breguet that has like a enamel white dial?
He does.
And then the other breguet has that modern kind of skeleton. No.
The traditional. Yes.
Okay, and then he's got the JLC gold and another breguet gold with like gigantic fucking balls, right? With the giant fucking okay.
Well, it's a chronograph.
Just to confirm.
Yes, that is a good summation. You totally have it. Let's move along to our next super chat. Thank you, Xiao Yang. Thank you.
Here we go. We've got another super chat here. This is a really good one. Patel Philippe, $5. I support the gold sub move too. Plastic, however, will not let you live it down if you don't get a 41 mil. You could get one today in Sydney. Dime a dozen there.
But the sweet spot is the 40. And the clasp is better, honestly.
I like the gold writing.
And the gold writing. I'm not wearing it right now, but the gold writing is so much better. Pepsi. Yeah, the gold writing. Honestly, the white writing, it's grown on me, but gold on gold, how's that not better? You're going to let go. You're going to root your rotor.
I love this watch. You know that?
Then why are you trying to break it?
It's like worry beads. You rub them. It's just when I'm worried.
But see, yes, I do know. And that's why when I'm in the dentist's chair, I always wear something that has a turnable bezel. And I take it off. And while I'm hearing
I got something to show you. Let me show you something.
I'm playing with the, I got to play with it while I'm doing that.
Got to break it in.
I want to show you something. I want to show you this video here, okay?
Okay, do it.
Whoops.
Do it, Mikey.
Oops, I just lost it. Hang on.
What are you doing?
Looking for a video.
Here we
I
go.
track Ferrari and Rolex prices, not to buy them, but to read the market. In 2022, luxury prices exploded. Now they've crashed. Ferrari SF90s went from about $1 million to 450,000. Why? Luxury goods tell the truth because they're not necessities. They show when the market is hot or hollow. I track Ferrari and Rolex prices, not to buy them, but to read the market. In 2022, luxury prices exploded. Now they've crashed. Ferrari SF90s went from about $1 million to 450,000. Why? Luxury goods tell the truth because they're not necessities.
Okay, we got it.
Yeah. I can
What do you
totally
think of that, Mark?
agree.
That's true.
Rolex didn't go down by 50%, did it, Mikey? No.
No, but I owned a bicycle shop during the previous recession back in 1990.
Ooh, really?
And it was a custom handmade mountain bike shop. I built your dream bike from the ground up. I built the wheels. You know, I got the custom frames.
Could you ever go back into that, Mike? Because biking
No,
took off.
I'm a little salty towards bicycles because I forget what we were talking about, but
Luxury goods.
oh yeah, as soon as the recession hit, fucking $2,500 mountain bikes were like straight, like, okay, we can hold off on that. You know, and that was my meat and potatoes.
Yeah,
you know?
people,
So,
you know what? When consumer confidence is low, people cut back on extraneous spending. It becomes
yeah.
discretionary funds. You know, they just buy what they need.
Needless to say, the shop basically went under because you know, we had some kick-ass years right before it, but then bam, and it doesn't take too many bad months, you know, to like lose your ass.
Well, I don't know what Plastic's got to say about it, but Archie, I'm a strong vote for the 40 because I feel it's a better class, but it doesn't eat so much room up on the wrist, which the gold one is wider and eats up a lot more room. It's like wrist end to wrist end, and it has the white writing instead of the gold writing on the gold, you know, in the gold everything.
Just for 41 reference is all.
Yeah, show us the clasp. And you've got a monster wrist. You have a big wrist. How big is your wrist, Mikey?
I have no idea.
I think you're almost 8. It's big. And if you show us the clasp, you'll see that it's eaten up a lot of real estate, whereas a 40, it'd be narrower and shorter and still have the glide lock. So,
oh,
but I think it suits you.
So they made a 40 sub, ceramic, newer 40 sub.
Well, no, the 40 is the old one. The 41, which you have, is the new one. Hey,
so you're talking about maxi case is what you're talking about?
Okay, hang on. Wait, the 40 is what we call the maxi case. Then came the 41 millimeter. So what Patel is saying here is that if Archie gets a gold sub, he should not get the one I have, which is the 40 millimeter maxi case. He should get the newer 41 millimeter. I disagree, but no, that's just me.
Sure.
Now let's move along. Hold on.
Here we go. I got to catch up on the super chats. Here we go. SR Bell. We've got SR Bell, $2. Mark, what's your boyfriend's favorite sex toy and why?
Me.
You know what I found really good? I found a vibrating thing, a thing that. Sorry.
No. Hold on. I'm his favorite sex toy, and why? Because I'm charming, and rich. Okay.
Tell Philippe $5. Pavel, what is this shit, Pa? Hey. I'm wearing a fucking gold Submariner, Pavel.
Nice. Well, I don't know what Pavel was saying. I might have missed it. Somewhere in here, Pavel must have been talking smack, but I haven't seen it. Because I've been focusing on these starred super chats. Let's move along to our next one. Super chat.
Patel Philippe, $5. This guy is dumb. The SF90 depreciated because many of them are coming off warranty. And repairs are crazy expensive.
He's talking
New
about the Ferrari.
hybrids are buggy. Ah.
In other words, it's not the economy.
It's the
warranty.
The product.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Good point. Good point.
Fair point.
They were $1 million for an SF. SR Bell, $5. Mark, how many times did you let timepiece gentlemen go balls deep in your ass?
let's just remove that, and here's the number 0. Cute, funny though. He's a handsome man, but not my type. And I'm sure, you know, being in federal prison right now, he's having a different form of fun. How much time did he get? Do you remember? Like 7-8 years? He did get time.
I'll just check.
He pled guilty, I'm pretty sure, and he got time. But how much, I don't know. And I'm not advocating violence, sexual or otherwise, in prison.
He's sentenced to 17 months
Oh, that was very little. He got lucky.
for
17
swindling dozens of customers out of 5.6 million.
17 months?
70. What's that?
That's 70. That's like
5 years is 60. So he got 6 years basically.
Yeah, no, that's a lot. I mean, I guess I don't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I think in federal prison, I don't even know if there's parole.
Do you get discounted time?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know. I think it's not as discounted as circuit court or state court. So I think he'll have to serve a much larger percentage of his sentence.
And I think sometimes oh, fuck.
It's okay, Mikey. Calm down.
I was going to ramble on anyways. I'll spare you people.
Well, Mikey's answering the phone. Let's get to this super chat from Patel Philippe.
Super chat! Super chat!
There we go.
Patel Philippe, $5. Roll 30s of the clip I sent to your WhatsApp for Mark so he can get up to speed on luxury, ArchieLuxury law.
Ooh, let's see what he's talking about. I'm pretty up to date. I think.
This baby up on the screen. I want to share this baby.
I know more about Satan DeVille than I do about, you know, the current verse.
Here we go. Getting it up.
Stuck in the past.
We all live in the past, Mikey.
Do we? I'm Marky.
I live in. Do you live in? Whose headspace do you live in?
Oh, so many good times in my misbegotten youth. Man, let me just tell you what, my 40s. Wow.
I paid reviews. These are fucking shitters, Pavel. What am I supposed to fucking? I'm wearing a solid gold Submariner, Pavel. These are fucking shitters. Fucking shitters. That's. What can I say? Fucking shitters. Fucking shitters. That's all I can see here. Fucking shitters. Man. Man, there is just shitters, man. These are fucking shitters. They're shitters. Absolute shitters. What do I think? Richard Mille is actually an amazing watch. I got a friend who's got an RM11, the billionaire. Great watch. Roger Smith and Frank Mueller, not really my cup of tea. And Frank Mueller was just using redone ETA movement pieces.
Let's go back to that.
Man, there is just shitters, man. These are fucking shitters. They're shitters. Absolute shitters. What do I think of Richard Mille? Richard Mille is actually an amazing watch. I got a friend who's got an RM11, the billionaire. Great watch. Roger Smith and
we got another super chat here. This one here is from Mike Hunt. Mike Hunt. Mike Hawk. Mike Hawk. $2. No YouTube in Club Fed. It's why everybody loves it.
What's he mean? Clydesy, I don't know what you mean. You know what? I remember when you coined the term shitter, and I thought, what a stupid word that's never going to take. 3 months later, I'm calling everything a shitter.
Yeah.
And it's stuck. Now, let me ask you a question. Is that word shitter, is that like a common Australian word, or is that just something you made up for crappy watches?
I made up. No, I got so angry. Let me tell you, I got so angry.
Let's talk about that. How did it happen?
TGV, you know, Tristano, that I invented that to throw mud at that slimy cunt.
Now, you were mad at him because he had outgrown you by like 20-fold.
Well, he's buying subs. I mean, let's face it.
Yes, but if we look back now, remember when he had
It was
that
a good
interview?
idea.
Exactly.
Subsforsale.com. They're a new sponsor. Subs for sale. Views, subs, likes.
Remember
you
when
want available.
Super chat.
Remember when
Super
he got
chat, I think.
And he had that interview.
Patel Philippe. There we go. Patel Philippe. I cut my ear shaving, by the way. I don't know if you know this. I cut my ear.
I thought you were digging for wax.
No, I cut my ear.
Well,
Here we go. Super chat, Patel Philippe, $10. You need to stick that new to you solid gold sub in everyone's face in Sydney this afternoon. Get out of your fucking way. Then go to Melbourne and manhandle Angelic's plate for all the pork. Rolex.
There you go.
I'm actually thinking about putting everything up for sale, okay? I
What
want
are
to
you
take
doing?
a new direction.
Then what? Take a vacation?
Just a new direction.
Gaza streaming in Shenzhen?
Yeah, what do you reckon?
I mean, if you sold all the watches, how long could you survive in Shenzhen? Probably a year, right?
Yeah, I could survive. No. I could survive. If I got rid of my debts, I could fucking survive eternity if I moved in with a certain lady who I could live with, you know?
I don't know, because recently you told me their husband is alive and well, and they just put you up in a spare room once in a while. So now
I got to tell you, what do you prefer, happiness or fantasy? What do you prefer?
Well, reality. I mean, I like to have my fantasies come alive.
I got to tell you, you know what I think is the best bang per buck solid gold watch? Like maximum fuck off. Get out of my fucking way.
What do you think it is, Mike? But
what's
maximum fuck off gold watch? I got to tell you, man, you're going to go Rolex. It's got to be the Bluesy. That is so much more fuck off than any day date. I know we had that guy. What was that guy? You know, that whiny guy who was the doctor. What was his name? Republican.
I see. The Bluesy in solid gold.
Roy used to come on, right? He had, I don't mean JJ's got a day date, but you know what? They just haven't got the heft of a sub. The sub has got that beautiful clasp.
230.
And you got that blue. Nothing goes better with yellow gold than blue. The blue and the yellow is just.
Do they make a James Cameron in solid gold with the colored dial?
They do make a deep sea diving in solid gold, but it's got a titanium back. That doesn't it, Mike?
That doesn't matter. It has to be that way.
Yeah, but it doesn't have it does not have the blue dial. It has black.
Okay. It's got a black dial.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think the back of it destroys it, Mark, because
I know why they did it, but I don't like it either.
Yeah, I don't like it because, I mean, in all honesty, it's a sea dweller, isn't it? It's a sea dweller.
It is. It's a gold sea. It's ridiculous. Okay.
I was just thinking, what's bigger and more like, bam, gold, right in your face.
Yeah, but if
we got a super chat, Mr. GMT, $5. Arch, I've been using the word shitter my life. It's common Aussie word up there in Darwin. Anyway, thank you. It's Mr. GMT. My cock, $2. Seriously. Did you just eat? No. I cut my ear. I tried to trim some hairs in my ear, and I ended up cutting my ear. Okay, that's what happened. You see, I hurt my ear with the razor. Do you understand? Because my razor has got an electric. It's got a buzz thing on it, and I actually cut my ear. Okay. Super chat. Ryan Hoffery, $2. Shout out to Patek's
No. This is-
To Patrick Bus, do not deal now, jackass. Do the deal now, jackass.
Patrick B. To Patrick B.
Yeah.
Do the deal.
What do you think, Mark? Mark, what do you
Oh,
think? Can
nope.
I have your advice as
Yeah.
a friend?
Gold sub. Figure out what you need to sell to get a gold sub. And at least one of the Breguet's got to go. The Zenith's got to go. Keep the JLC, and then gold sub, gold sub, gold sub. You will. It will give you more of a boner than anything else you can buy. The watch that everybody knows. Everybody. And unlike the Deep Sea, which is admittedly bigger and more gold, it's the watch that's the watch that nobody knows. The sub is the watch that everybody knows. Okay, SR Bell super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat.
Super chat. Super
ahead.
chat.
Read
Super
it.
chat. Super
It's
chat.
up. It's up. Go ahead.
Here we go. SR Bell, $5. Mark, if Archie passed out at your favorite gay bar, what are the chances he wakes up with his wallet missing and a ruptured anus?
50-50.
Actually, the gay men are very much into consent. I got to be honest with you. Most gay men I've met are very much into consent. Is that true, Mark?
Could you pass out saying it's okay?
I heard yes last night.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying.
You got to be very careful in the bars with the date rape drugs and the GHB and never leave your drink laying around. You know, that's, yeah, no, you got to be very careful. Men are disgusting.
Oh, you think so?
No, I know so. Straight men, gay men, you know, really bad things can happen. So all I can say, boys, is keep an eye on your drinks. Be very, very careful. I personally know. Huh?
You know what? You personally know what?
I personally know multiple people who've been drugged in bars or concerts or venues where.
Were they good looking?
Yes.
What about ugly?
But that also, it never happened to me. But, you know, it happens to women also, but also happens to guys. So you just got to be careful. Super careful. Anyway, there we have it. No date rape.
I'm all for that.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. We got a super chat. Oh, we did that one there. Okay, so Mikey, I must tell you, times are not the same anymore. But
good night. You're thinking about a Rolex. I mean, isn't that more exciting than Patek, or even Breguet? Rolex, like big, giant, big guns Rolex. Like
my problem is,
worked for 10 years.
I want to keep the Breguets. I want to keep the Patek, and I want to keep my.
He wants his cake, and he wants to eat it too.
I can get rid of the bluesy. I can sell the bluesy to fund a solid gold bluesy, but I got to come up with a lot of money, right?
I mean,
or
it'll put you not quite, but it'll put you around halfway.
And then there's, is this as long as we're assuming the source is the same person that you're able to offer things up in trade for, you know, some combination of this for that. Yeah, I think you have enough fluff there, Archie, to like.
Mike, have you had a stroke?
No,
I didn't think so.
Just
checking for fat windbag Ben. But no, you don't seem like you had a stroke, Mikey. You seem quite
strokey.
I mean, some of us stroke now and again, but that's a little different than having a stroke. Super chat.
I've got to be super chat. Patel Philippe poll update.
Let's have a look, Mikey. Can you read it?
Patel Philippe, $2. California dollars.
Can you read the poll?
Oh,
it's not California.
Update?
It's Canada.
Switch over.
It's Canadian dollar.
To the other module.
What's a California dollar?
And that's my little joke.
Read the
How
poll.
do I read the poll?
I don't know.
Where
I thought you got to be on the YouTube app.
I'll pull it up. I'm pulling it up now.
yeah.
Just hang on.
I got no
Oh.
keys anymore. I got no power. I don't know what to do.
I just thought you were smarter than me because I don't know how to do it either.
Okay, thanks, buddy.
I just telling you what, we're on the same level here.
Oh, that's funny.
Any idea?
I used to do customer service for a company, and like when people got this like super fucking nightmare guy
Yeah.
who just like you could brick wall, couldn't get through to him, they'd be like, "Let's send. Hold on, sir. I'm gonna give you my manager." Click, and they'd send him over to me.
And you would talk to him for like 4 hours.
Yeah,
and
you know,
they would kill themselves.
I'd go through the same bullshit they went through, like figuring out that he was just a total nutcase, you know. But you know, it was just fun for them to throw the nightmare worst case scenarios at me as a joke.
Mhm.
But such is life. C'est la vie, as the French would say.
Such is life. Okay, Mike, you have that certain je ne sais quoi. Archibald, have you found the poll?
Merci.
Pulling it up. Pulling it up.
Derrière,
Up, and here we go.
Derrière. I'm out of French now. Ça suffit.
Rolex and Patek 70%, 5 identical Breguets and shit 30%. Look at
So people are voting for Rolex.
I don't know what to say there. I just love owning the Breguets. I get so much respect. Do you understand?
You get so much respect for a Breguet? Yeah, from like who? Napoleon.
And when and where have you worn them?
I wore it to Geneva. I don't want to sell the world time because that watch means so much to me.
Yeah.
Because I met Tan with this watch. I met so many people with this watch.
I mean, Breguet,
You ever get sentimental or not, Mark? Mark, you ever sentimental?
Yeah, no, I am. Like I remember, I wore this watch, you know, when I was here or when I was with this person. Or that. So definitely, I am a little funny that way. Or you know, I've walked my daughter down the aisle wearing this one or that one. But at the end of the day, Rolex. There's really only one brand that counts.
And Patek Philippe.
I mean, listen, Patek Philippe makes you feel good, but Rolex makes you look good, and they're different. You know, Patek makes you feel good. Rolex makes you look good to like everybody.
Yeah.
You could go anywhere in the world and go Rolex, and they go Rolex, Rolexo, Rolex. Everybody knows Rolex. You go around the world, you're going Patek Philippe, and they go Patek Philippe.
Are probably more like K.
This is the Patek Philippe. Nobody's gonna, you know, a very, very, very small percentage of people who actually know what that brand is, and 90% of those people live in Geneva, where you went. So, and Breguet even less. I don't know. Hey, we have the Doc BTW with a super chat.
BTW, $2. Play the Breguet vid when you ride the bike. Let's go.
Your linen pants, that one. Your white linen pants. I don't know if
you loved that one, didn't you?
It's a good commercial. I mean, you look skinny there. You have that nice little mustachio.
Trying to find it. I don't think I've got it anymore.
Uh-oh.
I'll play this. Watch
Those
this.
have been the best finished watches I've encountered. Okay, ArchieLuxury Livestream. If that's really ArchieLuxury, I salute you, my man. I know you're on the other side of the world and you're getting up early to watch that. What else is going on here? We got...
Oh, Mikey. That was a little concerning, your ear in the plane window there, but very, very nice view of Shenzhen.
See.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
just think
say
Rolex is the brand that every fucker knows in the entire world. They know it's good.
Yeah, you know it's good too, don't you?
Of course, everybody knows it's good. Like literally, you can't find anybody on Earth didn't hear of Rolex. And actually, you know, I feel like the second best known watch brand in the world is actually not even a high horology one. It's Cartier, because that's a name everybody knows. You're getting into the trilogy. Now you're getting into a very refined area, which most people don't know about. So the status is less.
Yep.
And I'm a
Is
snob.
status important to you or
Yeah,
not?
of course. Why would you spend $25,000 on a watch? I mean, you listen, you do that for one of two reasons: status and snob appeal, or you're so wealthy, you really don't care what anybody thinks. But I care about what Patel Philippe thinks, because he's just sent us another super chat.
Sorry?
Mm.
Oh, I see. Is it possible I could have checkout 11 today?
Late checkout, please.
Okay. Oh, thank you so much for that. Thank you. I'll be down in before 11. Bye-bye.
Get the fuck out of that room.
Yeah, basically, get the fuck out of that room. I'm going to play that Breguet one for you. Here we go. And Kessler's joining us. 1 minute.
Hey, Paul.
A little bit like a bear riding a bicycle.
Hey, boo! Guess what? I'm actually going to try and see if I can do a deal with Dave today.
Now let me ask you: was that Bentley in valet mode? Was that in valet mode?
No. Let me tell you.
Talk to me.
Tell you. Okay, so I'm looking at trade. Okay, here we go. Let's do the numbers. I'm going to get rid of the Breguet Type 21, the 7057, the 7047. I got to get rid of the JLC, the
Wait, so that's all three Breguets?
and the
JLC, Pam.
Zenith.
Damn.
3 Breguets, the JLC, Pam, and Zenith.
For cash.
No, and then I can swap that for the perpetual. What do you think?
Fuck. You gotta give them all that? Fuck me, dude.
Super chat.
But I get
What's
to keep
going
my
on? What's going on
Rolexes.
with the earwax? What's going on with the
I
earwax?
cut my ear shaving. I cut my ear.
All right.
I get to keep the Patek and the Rolex.
Oh, now you're talking. Now you're waking up. Now you're waking up. I like.
Super chat.
Yes. Wait, so hold on. So 3 Breguets, JLC, and the Zenith. Is that the money? What does that equal? Market value.
And the
Oh my
Pam.
god. What's the market value on all those? USD. Quick.
I'm just taking a bath, okay?
Yeah, fuck it. Do it.
Crypto Walker, $2. People get robbed a lot in Beverly Hills for Pateks.
Not true. Crypto Walk, where are you from? Where are you from? I can tell you firsthand that is certainly not true. First of all, Beverly Hills has the fastest police time in the country. Look it up. Less than 90 seconds police response time.
Because it's pretty small.
You probably read a couple stories in the news. Yeah, they make a big deal out of it because it never happens. That is not something that happens a lot.
Are you a resident of Bel Air or Beverly Hills?
I go to Beverly Hills all the time.
Do you? They don't follow you when you go there? Because when I go there, they follow me.
Very safe.
I'll be
Police,
back.
there's police
I'll be
everywhere. There's
'Cause
cameras
they
everywhere.
literally know what cars belong there. Correct me if I'm wrong. They literally know every car that belongs there.
Well, you can't park there overnight. You get a ticket. Yeah. Also, they have. I know they have drones that fly around because when there's a burglar alarm, they'll fly the drone over to see if someone's breaking in before the police get there.
That's so newfangled, so high tech.
Wow.
Okay,
They have drone operators at the police station.
I'm gonna get this drone. I want to buy. There's a drone. It's only like $300, and it follows you. I don't know how it knows where the fuck you are.
Yeah,
but
the
it-
DJI.
I
Follow
got
me.
I got one.
See, I want to get that because what I want to, and it's supposed to be kind of quiet. So I want to be able to put it up over my dog training field.
Yeah.
And then just have it video me training dogs.
Yeah, that would be great.
No,
Then
you
I
should
can
get it.
post- Yeah, and then I can
totally
post
do that with it.
Yeah.
I got a little mini one. I have yet to set it up.
I'm just, I'm not that ambitious, Mike. You know, I would probably do what you did, which is buy it and then not set it up.
Go to a hobby shop. and
Crypto
just
Walk
buy a
saying, I used to
river-
work in Beverly Hills. Then, bro, you know. What do you mean it happens a lot? I don't think it happens a lot.
I got to tell you something. Beverly Hills has one of the most expensive areas to live. The taxes are ridiculous because they have so many police. The ratio, if you have a non-European car, you're not allowed in certain sections. You know that?
Here we go. Patel saying, Kessler, get him to do the deal I was on earlier. I told him the same. You got two Patek Grand Comp owners.
If I don't want to get rid of my world time to get the Patek, okay?
You're not. You just gave me a scenario where you're not.
I know. I'm going to see if I can run it by Dave, okay?
Oh, that's coming from you. Got it.
Yeah, because what he said to me is he wants either the bluesy or the Patek in the deal.
Done. Give him the bluesy.
Look at Clydesy parting with money tonight.
You already have the Explorer 2.
What is going
You're
on
good.
here? What is going on here? Super chat.
Mike Cuck, $2. Mugger robbing AC3 sees Breguet and gives him money. Breguet's a great brand. No nonsense. Breguet is incredible, okay? Don't criticize the Breguet. It is.
I would be really proud if you had the balls to do this deal.
I'll see what I can do. We got Ken Fresno, $2. Rolex, Patek, and Pussy, big boy. Do it.
All right, let's see. Patel Philippe is telling me we missed something. Let me go back and find that. I didn't think so, but all right, that's fine.
Miss Super Chat above. I also, here we go. Patel Philippe, $2. One more vid to WhatsApp for encouragement.
Yeah, I think we did that one. I don't think we're missing anything there, Patel Philipsky. But, you know, you support the gold sub. We know this. You told us. That's a good thing. I'm with you. That I support that above all. Above all. Sobre todo. Above all.
Oh.
Oh, he didn't play the clip? But what? Do you have a clip from Patel Philippe that you failed to play? Look in your WhatsApp.
Yep, I'm just bringing it up.
Crypto Walk, put the pipe down, bro. I'm from here. I'm born and raised.
Who a native?
Hello, Archibald Chesterfield III. How are you, nasty, vicious, miserable fuckers today?
Fuckers.
And I gotta tell you, I'm in no desperate rush to sell my gold Submariner. No desperate rush, fuckers. And I've got to say this, it's hilarious. You get so many low ballers, fuckers. And how low will you go? It's this is quite a nice watch. It's quite a rare watch. It's a hard to get watch. It's a beautiful thing. And all I can say is, fuckers, how low will I go? Well, why do I have to go so low? $22,000 for the solid gold Rolex Submariner. 22 fuckers. That's $17,500 US. I think that's in cooey. And I got to say this much. Yes, there's cheaper ones there, but they're fucked. Stretched. They've got fucking short bracelets. Short bracelets. Yeah, you try getting fucking links for a solid gold Submariner. Do you have any idea how fucking expensive they are? The piece I'm selling, I've got 12 links in the bracelet. 12 links in the bracelet. Okay? 12 links, fuckers. And this is the whole thing. So many nasty fuckers out there, they just say, oh, there's a cheaper one here, cheaper one there, but they're fucked. Condition. Don't you think condition's important? And I would like to sell it, but I'm not going to fire sale it. I want 22. How many good gold subs with the blue dial do you see on the market? How many indeed, fuckers? How many solid gold Submariners do you see on the second-hand market? In nice condition, just serviced, professionally polished, sharp, crispy, minty fuckers. And there's not a great deal of them, fuckers. There's not a great deal. So, yeah, that's what I'm fucking thinking. I'm not in a, you know, I kind of think in many ways there, if the gold sub doesn't go, well, that's fine. I don't have to sell it. I don't have to desperately, urgently sell it. I can keep the fucking thing. What's so wrong with having a gold Submariner, for fuck's sake? And it's I'm just sick of the low ballers. Low ballers, how low will you go? Well, fuck me dead. How fucking low will you go? And I just had enough nasty, vicious fuckers out there, low ballers. And when they're selling it, it's a completely different story. When they're selling it, it's a completely different story. They're the biggest cunts in the world. So, yeah, fuckers, I like to buy quality pieces, and I'll retail them. I'll sell them for a slight profit. 22, fuckers. Take it all. Fuck off out of my life. I don't need to put up with your shit, you bastards.
There we go. There we go. And we got JCB joining us on the stream.
Hi, Paul.
Jean-Claude Biver.
That was beautiful.
Classic. What's going on, boys? I heard there's a bit of a deal going on, Arch.
It's difficult. I'm going to go and look. What I want to do is, if I get the Patek, if I do the deal on the Patek, I want to keep the world time. There's no point having just one Patek. I'd want to have two.
I'm doing the math on it. I don't know if it's going to stack up. You might need to prepare to put a couple stacks on top. I mean, 3 Breguets, that's about 30,000 US, give or take. And then you got the Pam.
They're worth more than 30,000, 40,000, aren't they?
Okay, we'll get there. So let's just call it rounded up to 5 for the Panerai. And then what are you getting for the Rolex? Maybe 12.5. So you got like high 40s there. You'd be lucky if you took those 5 straight trade for the 5320. I'd get a couple $1,000 ready.
Have you run it past Dave yet, Arch?
It is Dave.
No, have you run the deal part? Is he on board with the deal? You got to basically get rid of everything except the world timer and the Explorer 2.
He wants the world time in the deal.
No. You're gonna talk him into the 2-tone.
Oh fuck, man. Okay. So what do you get out of all your watches? What do you get to keep now?
Well, I get to keep the world time, the 2 Rolexes, and the world time, 2 Rolex, and the Speedy.
Oh, so you get to keep world time, 2 Rolex, and Speedy, and you get the 5320G.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Fucking do it, mate.
It's going to be the best 5-piece ever.
Fuck it.
The Archie 5. The Archie 5 is back. The
Done deal.
Archie 5.
Done deal,
Oh
man.
my god. And the
Fucking
stream.
hell.
Get it now. Get it now.
Yeah, yeah, get it now, man. Get it now. You got me. Haven't seen anyone who has said don't do the deal. It's got to be done, man.
Archibald, everybody loves the 5320.
Hey, what new watches have you bought, JCB? What's going on with you?
Nah, nothing, man. Nothing. I haven't bought anything new. I'm still just plugging away for a speedy, but I just had a bit of a sleep in today. It's my birthday, and I've got some shit to
Happy
do.
birthday. How old are you today?
Yeah, man, 46. 46. How old do I look? I look
Happy
36.
birthday.
40, 40, 40, 40.
40. I just want
How's times? What's happening in Melbourne there? Tell me what's happening.
I just want to say thank you. Thomas sent me these. Thomas sent me this photo. Hang on, wait. Let me turn this off. Hang on a sec. Where is it? Virtual background. True JCB Archie with the love heart at the bottom. That's a good touch. I love that one. So thank you. And then he also these are from the Bro House last year. And then the Breguet. This is the one that it's funny because this is the one I like the least out of all of your collection. So thank you. I appreciate that.
No worries. Tell me what's happening with you. Have you bought anything new?
No, I haven't bought anything new, man. No, just wearing Rolex still, just rocking the Batgirl. This is my daily. So that's it. Haven't bought anything new, and I'm just still saving up for a sapphire sandwich. That's it. I got bills to pay, so my saving has been pretty slow. So that's it, man. Just got that on the horizon, and that's it, man.
Yeah, Omega's getting harder to sell. I think Omega prices are coming down a bit, aren't they, on the secondary?
Yeah, they are, which is good. Speedies kept their price.
The other thing is with the Speedy, my Speedy's worth less because it doesn't have the adjustable clasp.
Yeah, that's right. The adjustable clasp was January 2023 and after.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So hey, look, yours will be worth a little bit less. If you want to sell it, let me know. We'll do a deal. If you need
I kind of.
God,
it's bad to sell a gift. You know what I mean?
Oh, come on, man. You're all good. It's just a gift.
How's your Zenith going? You love your Zenith, don't you?
I do. Yeah, the Zenith's great. Love the watch.
You got the black Zenith. That's a beautiful watch you got there. That's such a beautiful dress piece. Any luxury cars? Anything happened with luxury cars?
No. I've been quiet, man. Nothing happening with cars. I've been pretty boring the last year.
How's your dad going?
Yeah, he's good, man. He's all right. Yeah, I've been driving.
Take the Benz out for a weekend. If you want to take the family out, you could take a Benz out.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, I take his cars around. So I don't. That's why I don't really need to buy anything because I've got a W116, I've got a W126, and I've got a CL500. They're all just sitting there.
Which one do you like to take the family out in?
The W126 420 SEL. Yeah, that's such a cool.
That was
car.
when you were a kid. He had that one.
That's right. Yeah, we had that. Yeah, we had that when I was a kid, and then we that one got sold a long time ago. That was a 280 SE, and then his mate was selling a 420 SEL. And Dad just bought it off him. So yeah, smoke silver. I only got it.
Oh, your dad had a 280 SE as a kid.
Yeah, 280 SE. Yeah, he had the base model S class back in the day. Because
they were expensive, but
back in the day they were. Yeah, they fucking were. Back in the 80, I think it was 85 or so. He bought it, and he paid. I think the sticker was somewhere like mid 60s, some 70K maybe, something like that.
Yeah.
Which for back then was a fucking ton of money. So. Yeah, beautiful cars, man. They're built so well. Like, they're just amazing cars. Like, you close the door and it thunks, and you just feel like you're in a tank, mate, when you drive those things.
Patel Philippe, $5. I'm quite sure the Archie of old would tell you to dump all the shit and go Patek and Rolex, man. You gotta have a Rolex. Rolex, please.
Yeah, man. So the deal. When are you going to do the deal today? Let's talk about the deal.
It's getting expensive because I'm basically wholesaling all of my shit off.
Yeah, how much are you going to lose? How much are you sort of losing on the deal? Let's put it that way.
Well, let me run through the prices. Let me tell you the prices, right? Let's go through this. So on the Breguet Type 21, right? He's giving me $12,000. On the Traditional, I'm getting 19,000. On the white dial, I'm getting 17,000. On the JLC, I'm getting 15,000.
Okay.
On
Yeah,
the
wholesale prices.
on the Zenith, I'm getting 5. And on the PAM, I'm getting 6. That's it. 74 Aussie.
74. That's pretty good. I was just looking on Chrono before, like the 5320Gs are sort of starting at around sort of 90 grand Aussie.
That's
what they're-
chrono prices, but they're always inflated. Remember
Yeah,
that.
so take 10% off that and you drop down to around 80. So say 75, 80 is sort of the money. So it's not a bad deal at all, actually. If you think
Yeah, but I'm
about it.
wholesaling all my stuff off.
Yeah. Well, you're getting the deal. You're getting a Patek perpetual calendar, bro. Patek, bro. Perpetual calendar, bro.
But I love that Traditional. You know, the Traditional. That's
Yeah,
just
the
so.
tradition. That's the only one out of all those. That's my favorite one. The Brego
They
tradition.
still go pretty strong. They're not weak.
You know, with the 5320, before you pull the trigger, just take a loop to that dial and make sure the lacquer is not cracked. Just take a nice look at it.
Lacquer?
It's always good to check. Just take a nice good look. Check the hands, check the numerals, make sure it hasn't been fucked with.
Lacquer in the front, poker in the rear.
Is that a common thing, Keslo, for the lacquer to kind of?
No,
flake?
not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
They just want to have.
I've
a
never
look at
even seen it. I'm just saying, like, I'll
Yeah.
give you an example. Like with the 5212 I bought, one of the black polished hour markers had a very tiny little speck on it that you never would have noticed. It wouldn't bother most people, but if you have the chance to see it in person and inspect it, it's good to just, make sure you're getting a nice clean example.
I got to tell you, it's really tricky. It's really tricky because I just love these watches. I love them. I know you don't love them the same as I do, but you saw the Jaeger LeCoultre Chunky Monkey. What did you think of it, JCB? There's more gold in that than the fucking perpetual Patek.
Man, it's a.
You loved it.
Look, it's a quality piece. It's quality for sure. It's quality, but the actual look of the watch with that sub dial on the left, I'm not a fan of just the aesthetics of the watch. That's personally my thing. I like that the case is nice. It wears well. It's quality, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. Out of all your watches, the one that I would be the most painful to see go is the Brego Tradition. That's a fucking cool watch. That one. But
we're going to give a check.
On the other hand, you're coming back. We come back to the deal. Patek Perpetual, man. You've never had a Patek Perpetual before. This will be your first one. Patek Perpetual, bro.
Here we go.
That's all we have to say.
We got Crypto Walker $2. AC3, are you a Freemason? I get those vibes from you. No, I know Masons, but I'm not a Mason myself. Thomas Burdett, £2. Happy birthday, JCB brother. That's from Thomas Burnett.
Cheers, my man. Cheers, Tom.
And we have got Patel Philippe. Doc's joining us here. $5. Mine's Gucci on the looping Kelso.
Gucci.
Higgins looped it, and you know that fucker would never not point out a flaw past his colonoscopy.
There you go. It's good to do. It's good to do, especially when you're spending that much money.
Yeah.
And we got Mike Hawk, $2. Mike Hawk, $2. AC Mark, would you give dollars? Wholesaling. There we go, guys. I've got literally 5 minutes before I need to get out of my room. I want to thank all the sponsors today. We'll stay on a bit. I just want to go through the list. Patel Philippe, Ghetto Matt, Patel Philippe, Mike Hawk, Rich Mitch, Rusty's Watches, Mobster, Pickled Pickle, Wayne's World, Zhang Yang, Patel Philippe, Fat Windbag Ben, $50. Patel Philippe, $50. Rich Mitch, Mikey Casio GTR, Patel Philippe, P Cars, SR Bell, Patel Philippe, Zhao Yang, Patel Philippe, SR Bell, Patel Philippe, Patel Philippe, SR Bell, Patel Philippe, Mike Hawk, Patel Philippe, Mr. GMT, Mike Hawk, Ryan Hoffery, SR Bell, 67, Patel Philippe, Doc BTW, Patel Philippe, Crypto Walker, Mike Hawk, Ken Fresno, Patel Philippe, Patel Philippe, Crypto Walker, Thomas Burnett, Patel Philippe, and finally Mike Hawk. I've got to tell you something, JCB. I'm going to try and talk to Dave about it. He basically said to me yesterday he wants in the deal, it has to be the World Time or the Bluesy. I want to do a deal without that. I want to keep the good stuff and get rid of the garbage. You understand?
Okay.
But
So
he's giving me low wholesale.
Dave's deal that he gave to you was either the World Time or the Bluesy is thrown in as well.
Well, actually, his first deal was, listen to this. It was World Time, Bluesy, JLC, Pam. Okay, you see that?
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
I was looking at your collection the
other
other day.
It was the World Time, the Bluesy, right?
Yeah. Well, he's taken all the good stuff.
The World Time, the Bluesy, and he's giving me 17.5 for the Bluesy. Can you believe Aussie?
Oh, that's fucking harsh,
15
man.
on the JLC, and then on the Pam. Actually, not the Pam. Sorry, the Zenith was $5,000. There you go. That's what it was. It was the World Time.
World Time. How much is he giving you for that?
35 Aussie.
35. Okay.
That's what I paid for it from him. See?
Yeah.
But there's money in it. You see what I mean? Now, admittedly, there's still money in that perpetual, but it's going to be a hard thing to sell because it's so expensive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think that's true. I don't think it's any harder to sell than your World Time.
Yeah. I don't
No,
mind
when I say harder, I mean because it's more money. That people don't have that much money on them. You know what I mean? It's a better watch. I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying it's harder to sell because it's really expensive.
It's not in the stratosphere, though. Going from 20 to 50 is not so crazy. It's not over 100.
No. I get you.
Man, get rid of the World Time for sure for that watch for the perpetual. Easy, but you got to keep.
Well, I wanted to have the two Pateks. I thought that'd be cool to have two Pateks. No.
Look, it would be cool, but
5 would be better.
Push came to shove, and you had to get rid of the World Time, and you're getting a perpetual in the deal. I don't mind that. That's cool with me.
5 identical.
I wouldn't get rid of both the World Time and the Bluesy though. You got to keep the Bluesy because that's your sort of key daily piece. You know what I mean? That's to me, that's one of your best watches. It's fucking versatile.
He's got the Polar though. He's got the Polar Explorer.
Yeah, but imagine, Keslow, you got a World Time and a Bluesy as a two-piece, man. Sorry, the Perpetual and the Bluesy.
Gold sub.
The fucking the Polar's not even in the same ballpark as the Bluesy, I reckon.
None of it matters. Once you have the 5320, that's all you're gonna wear.
Yeah.
How about you, Kesto? You done any deals?
No. Nothing.
Why don't you buy something from me? It gives me a chance to sell you something at low prices because Aussie dollars.
Big tariffs from imports from Oz right now.
I'll buy you Speedy.
That's
It's
not
still a
on
deal.
used goods, bud, is it? That's not on used goods.
Well, I know you're gonna declare the full value.
Okay. Guys, I got to wrap this up.
What are you trying to pawn off? The IWC?
Sorry?
What are you trying to pawn off? The IWC?
No, anything. By the way, should AC3 pivot his collection to Pateks and Rolex? 70% said yes.
Rolex.
Okay, guys, I think that's the end of the.
Can we get Dave on the
show.
phone? Can we get Dave live on the live negotiation?
He doesn't like to do that. Guys, I got to wrap it up. I got to get out of my room. I love you. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for your support.
Later, boys.
Great
Is that
to
one of
see
those
you,
hourly
JCB.
rooms? One of those hourly rooms?
No, I'm just, it's 11 o'clock checkout. So it was 10 o'clock. I thought it was 11. They gave me an extra hour, but I got to be out, they said.
Get the fuck out.
Okay, guys, I will see you later.
You don't have.